offense averaging 35 points per game for the entire season. They have been so good. Another interesting quarterback matchup in the NFC North. We've got the Vikings, we've got the Bears, you've got Cousins, you've got Trubisky. This feels like a pretty big game for both quarterbacks, does it not?
Oh, I think this is a huge game, Lindsay, and exactly where both these teams wanted to be this year, but exactly why they went out and got the quarterbacks that they did. I mean, Minnesota went out and got Kirk Cousins to win the division. Here's a matchup with the Bears to take the lead in the division and to get to a Super Bowl and compete for a championship. And the same with Chicago. Remember, they traded up to get Mitch Trubisky, and this is exactly why he's playing by far his best football of his career. They're putting up a bunch of points, and they brought him in and Matt Nagy in to win these kind of games against teams like Minnesota and that defense that they have assembled. So I think there's a lot riding on this game, not only for both teams, but both quarterbacks as well.
Trubisky coming off a massive performance in Week 10. We will see if it's enough to put him in your top 5 of the week. That is still to come.
Yeah, Lindsay, that performance by Trubisky earned him some honors this week. He was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week. But the young QB says he knows replicating that performance won't be easy. The Vikings defense has averaged 2 takeaways a game since Week 5.
Definitely going to challenge us. We know we're going against a great defense this week. Nothing comes easy against these guys, so we got to be on top of our A game as far as execution and just trying to keep them off balance. We want to dictate the tempo of the game and pick up everything they're throwing at us. We know they got a great pass rush and they're solid in all areas. It really just comes down to execution and having a great game plan this week and believing it and going out there and executing it. There's going to be a lot of adjustments on the fly. They're probably going to show up and bring some new looks, and we just try to study as much as we can, and we just got to get ready for a great challenge.
And for more on this one, here's Stacey Dales in Minnesota.
2 powerhouse defenses, Vikings, Bears, getting set for a showdown on Sunday night in a battle for first in the NFC North. Of course, all the buzz continues to surround Khalil Mack, his 7 sacks at the forefront of Chicago's top 5 unit. But the guy at the forefront of Minnesota's top 5 unit, that would be Danielle Hunter, now in year 4. And he continues to fly under the radar despite his 11.5 sacks. I asked his head coach, Mike Zimmer, what makes him special.
Well, he's a great athlete, number one, great length and size and strength, and he's a guy that doesn't think he's a superstar. He thinks he's one of the guys. He just tries to get better every single day. Now he's playing a lot more free.
While Coach Zim said that the humble Hunter has really come along in his development over the past year, Khalil Mack, he's a household name. Zimmer noting on Mack that he has added swagger to a defense that already had swagger, but most important, a physicality and an aggressive nature that he said has probably added to all of the other guys.